As Oklahoma's Attorney General Scott Pruitt not only vowed to fight crime, but to also fight Washington. During his term in the Sooner State, he led a crusade against the Environmental Protection Agency, and now he's running it.
Only on 6, News on 6's Kelly Ogle traveled to Washington to talk one-on-one with Pruitt about what he wants to accomplish as the EPA's new administrator.
Is Scott Pruitt right for our children?
When climate science is under attack, what do we do?
Despite an overnight protest by Senate Democrats, Scott Pruitt has been confirmed to lead the Environmental Protection Agency.
Since taking the helm at the Environmental Protection Agency this year, Scott Pruitt has been dogged by controversy.
Scott Pruitt has proposed a repeal of the Clean Power Plan.
The head of the Environmental Protection Agency is rejecting the science of human-caused climate change.
You've been a lightning rod for controversy up here, since your nomination.
Just by doing what's right.
For Pruitt, doing what's right has meant undoing many of President Barack Obama's environmental initiatives.
I'll be signing a proposed rule to withdraw the so-called Clean Power Plan of the past administration.
That plan to reduce carbon emissions is among more than 24 rules and regulations Pruitt aims to delay or roll back from the Obama era.
Most folks look at the Obama administration and think they were the environmental savior. What did they actually accomplish other than declaring a war on a certain sector of our economy, fossil fuels?
During his time in Oklahoma, the former Attorney General led the charge against the EPA, claiming the agency exceeded its legal authority by imposing burdensome regulations on the energy industry.
My administration is putting an end to the war on coal.
Now, with President Trump in charge, Pruitt says he intends to right the wrongs of the past.
Our job is to enforce the law. It's not to make the law. It's not to fill the vacuum if Congress doesn't do its job. And if Congress fails to do its job, I can't just go out and do it for them.
Scott Pruitt came here to Washington saying he wanted to provide protection for the environment and freedom once again for American businesses. And he has not backed down from his challengers.
We need to get back in the business of saying that we can be both about natural resource management and environmental stewardship and not having to choose between jobs and environmental protection. That was the day he addressed the joint session of Congress.
Pruitt says his focus now is finding that balance by getting back to basics and working to do what he believes the EPA should be doing.
And that was what was so shocking to me as I got here, just the lack of urgency around core fundamental responsibilities that we have to improve air quality, to improve water quality, to see sites remediated and sites come off that Superfund list.
You really seem to be reinvigorated by this challenge. Am I reading that right?
Look, I think I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Ready?
The president has, I think, put me in a position that is very important to the American people. It's a very consequential place to be, and I'm very thankful to be a part of it.
Kelly Ogle, News on 6.